We need EMS here, priority one, several people down. We get names, there's about 100 people leaving. Half the crowd's dispersed, cars everywhere. We try to figure out where the shots came from and start interviewing people.
Dispatch 112.
112? 112?
Advise we got shell casings on the exterior side of the VFW. Believe that's going to be our scene.
Sounds of a chaotic night meant for teens to have fun, turning into moments of fear. Good evening, I'm Lauren Baker. Tonight, we continue our coverage of a story that has shaken many families this Mother's Day. Officials right now working to figure out what led up to a shooting at a post-prom party at the Fruitport VFW hall. Witnesses tell us between 30 to 40 shots rang out as screaming and yelling could be heard as the scene unfolded just before midnight. Tonight, we're breaking down the details that have been released to us, including the number of people injured from this situation. 13 on your side, Peter Elliott is live where this all played out. He joins us now. Peter, what have officials said at this hour?
Lauren, we know that 4 people were shot at this VFW hall behind me, and 2 people were hit by vehicles. The Fruitport Township Police Department says that 1 person who was hit by a vehicle sustained serious injuries. The other 5 were being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. I want to show you the scene right now. It is pretty quiet, but earlier this morning there was a heavy police presence. One neighbor tells us she heard at least 30 to 40 gunshots. Police believe there were multiple shooters, though they have not announced any suspect or arrest information. The quartermaster of Post 3734, George Kotkowicz, writing in a statement that the shooting happened in the parking lot. He says the venue was rented by an outside group. The renter says the building would be used for a family gathering. Kotkowicz says there were no VFW members on site at the time. When he arrived after 1 a.m., Airline Road was cordoned off by police. He added that the Michigan State Police forensics team cleared the building this morning. The neighbors who live next door described a chaotic scene early this morning.
When I got up to look out the front window, I was still hearing more of the shots, and we had a lot of teens that ran into our yard and that were in our driveway. There was cars parked all the way down to the dead end sign, and they were scrambling and screaming for their lives, and I couldn't let anybody in or open the door because this was an active shooter situation. We didn't know what was going on at all either.
Bosworth says this hall often hosts events like retirement parties and banquets for the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. They're used to hearing large gatherings and loud music, but they say this crowd appeared to exceed capacity. They estimated between 150 and 200 people were here. They say that this is a great neighborhood, that they've never heard anything like this happen before. The Fruitport Township Police Department says it is continuing to investigate what happened early this morning, and they say that anyone with any information about what happened should get in touch. Live in Muskegon, I'm Peter Elliott, 13 on your side.
Peter, thank you. And tonight, Muskegon Public Schools is reacting to last night's shooting. In a statement, the superintendent says the shooting happened after school-sanctioned events. He says the district is aware of the situation and is cooperating with police. He goes on to say that it happened after the high school's prom and prom show-off events, and it is not connected to them. Tomorrow, there will be crisis response team members offering support for students who need it.